Day 5 is in the books. Kara, thanks for coming on and joining us. You just came back from the pool, and it's electric over there.
Yes, every night. Every night, people are on their feet cheering. It's such a great atmosphere for a swim meet of all things, and it's like nothing else.
I know, it really is, and it's amazing how many fans have come out to watch this, and day after day, they're on their feet, and they're cheering, and I mean, across the board, everyone's just excited to be here. So let's kick it off. We had the men's 200 IM. It's Michael Phelps' birthday, so
happy birthday.
Happy 31st birthday to Michael. And we had the showdown between Ryan and Michael in the 200 individual medley semifinal. That's gonna go down tomorrow for the final.
Yeah, so we talked about earlier this morning how Michael and Ryan both hold the top 10 times of all time in this event, split evenly 5 and 5, with Ryan having the #1, obviously, world record time. Tonight, Lochte came out a second ahead of Phelps. Although we do have these 30-something guys out in front, now that Michael's 31, they have a young, hungry contingent behind them, and I wouldn't put it past anybody in that heat. So I'm very interested to see how this race is going to unfold tomorrow night.
I think so too, and nobody is better at pacing themselves through the prelim, semifinal, final than Ryan Lochte and Michael Phelps.
They have more experience than anyone else in that field.
Yeah, I think that they're going to light it up tomorrow, and I'm really curious what the times will be because, like you said, splitting 5 and 5 between those top 10 times, I can't believe that. So we're going to see what's going to go down. So now we had some finals tonight. The 100 free for men was really fast.
Yes, 100 free for men was a very exciting race. We had our favorite Nathan Adrian come in first, qualifying for his 3rd Olympic team.
Yep.
And then we had Caleb Dressel coming off of an amazing short course season, NCAA champion, American record holder. And Dressel in 2nd place, qualifying for his 1st. Rounding out that field, we have, I think he's the oldest guy competing in this meet from the 2000 Olympics, Anthony Irvin.
Yep.
Made a big change in his coaching, within the last couple months, and that change is obviously paying off. He just punched his ticket to be on the relay. Jimmy Fegan, also a great one, made his 2nd Olympic team. So another strong set of guys going in for that relay and that 100 free.
Yeah, and there was a lot of emotion within that race. And, Nathan got his first race under his belt. And Nathan's actually somebody that I grew up with just outside of Seattle. And we always used to, so we swam together 10 and unders, and then 11, 12, we're about the same age. And we always used to compare breaststroke splits in the 200 IM, which was fun because typically mine were faster than his when we were kids. And then as we got older, he started to completely smoke me. But it was awesome to see him touch the wall first and also have a couple others in there that had some great swims.
Yeah, absolutely. And him being our champion from the last Olympic Games, we want to send the best, and he's definitely our best.
Yeah, so next let's go on to the 200 butterfly for women.
Women's 200 butterfly, we have 2012 Olympian and trials champion Camille Adams with a repeat on that, finishing with a 2:06. And then we have Haley Flickinger.
Yep.
From Georgia. Haley Flickinger. I'll get
Flickinger,
this.
yes.
Silent G. Haley Flickinger in 2nd place, and I think she makes 8 Georgia swimmers. So great job to Jack Bowerly over there. At 8 might be close to a record. Some interesting things I think about Camille Adams. So at that first 50, she turned in 7th place.
Wow.
But with the experience that she has under her belt, she stayed cool, calm, and collected the entire race. She didn't let any outside factors get to her, brought it home, swam the race that she trained for, and obviously a great solid swim.
Yeah, she had a lot of variables that could have set her off easily this meet. She had the disqualification that was overturned yesterday in prelims, and I can't wait to see her light it up in Rio coming up. I think she's a strong contender for us. She has some experience, like you said. This is her 2nd Olympics, so she's going to know what to expect going into it.
Yeah, she's a great leader too. Typically a team captain for the U.S. So really happy to see her with that win.
Yeah, really good. Okay, so let's go on to the semis of the 100 freestyle for women.
Women's 100 free semifinal, I told you I'm going to geek out over these sprint races. So we have Abby Weitzel out in front. Abby, 19 years old, deferred her enrollment to Cal so she could stay with her club team and train, and it is definitely paying off. Simone Manuel in 2nd. A couple interesting things about this field. We have 30-year-old and my dear friend Amanda Weir in 3rd with a great swim, 53.7 again. And of note, we have Katie Ledecky in this final. What we don't have Coughlin and we don't have Franklin, 2 swimmers that we had on that relay 4 years ago. So, it'll be interesting. I would be thrilled to see Katie Ledecky come in a top 6 finish tomorrow night in this 100 200 freestyle.
Yeah, she's really proving that you can do anything at this point.
Yeah, she can do anything.
Yeah, she can do anything. Okay, so let's go back to the 200 breaststroke for men final. What happened there?
200 breaststroke for men final, definitely the best race that we have seen so far at this meet. We had Kevin Cordes out again under world record pace. He looked so smooth, so long, so relaxed. I thought this might be the time because he's been teasing us with that world record.
He really has been. I thought we were going to see it tonight.
Yeah, well, we had Josh Pernot bring it back, very strong in the last 50, a second and a half faster than Kevin, out-touched him, and broke our very first American record of the Olympic trials.
Oh my gosh.
So fans got a treat tonight.
Yeah, congrats to him. So moving on, we have the 200 breaststroke for women semifinal.
200 breaststroke for women semifinal. Lily King, our very heavy favorite. It's hard to deny how strong she looks in the water. She's clearly extremely confident. She's separated herself about a half a second from the rest of the field.
Wow.
And then we have 2012 Olympian in this event, Micah Lawrence. Micah's been training out in Singapore with great coach, renowned coach Sergio Lopez.
Okay.
So I think it'll be interesting to see how that one unfolds. Molly Hanna's looking to get on the Olympic team, punch her ticket for her first team. So we'll see how that goes tomorrow night.
Yeah, well, I was able to catch up with Lily King, and she was telling me that she's one of the people in the ready room who's laughing and joking and trying to relax everybody. And so I think that she comes in, especially after making that 100 breaststroke, she's swimming in a really powerful position where you can just go and you can swim free because that the pressure to make the team is off.
The pressure is off, and it's a great feeling.
Yeah, really great. Okay, so the 200 backstroke for men semifinal went down tonight.
200 backstroke for men semifinal. This is a race that I actually really enjoyed watching. I love seeing Ryan Murphy and Jacob Pebley going stroke for stroke, head to head. They're two teammates out of Cal. This is something that they do in practice day in and day out, so it's really cool to see this happen on the national stage. But then we have in third place heading into finals, we have Tyler Clary, our 2012 Olympic gold medalist. Tomorrow night, this 200 backstroke will be Tyler's third final of the meet. He has not made the team yet. This is going to be his third final. And one thing about Tyler, he is tough. You cannot count him out. You can't count him out.
You can't.
So I would love to see Tyler get in there. Honestly, it's all good to me, but he's a tough competitor.
He really is, and he's the reigning champion, reigning Olympic champion. And so I think in this, it's his last chance, like you said, and I think that he's going to put up a fighting chance in this, and I'm really curious to see what happens tomorrow night.
It'll be a show tomorrow night for sure.
Yeah, so we've talked a lot about Georgia. We got to chat with Jack Bowerly. Do you have any favorite Jack Bowerly memories? You swam with him for a very long time, and I know that his energy on the pool deck is electric, but day after day, but you have him putting together such an amazing group of athletes on this team. So what does that say for Jack in that program?
Well, I think Georgia brought over 25 athletes to this meet.
Wow.
And if you think about it, as a coach, having to train and taper 25 athletes, and taper is not a one-size-fits-all approach. It's an individual touch for each athlete. And I think it says tremendous things about Jack and his coaching staff over at Georgia. They've all been working together for years and years, and it looks like they've got it down pat. They're coming off a national championship at NCAA's this year, and they just kept the momentum rolling. Like I said, I think Haley was our 8th Georgia Olympian. So
and exactly what you said, taper is a fine-tuned, it's an art in so many ways, and to be able to have that many athletes and give them the attention that they deserve and bring them here and allow them to, really be able to have the best races that they possibly can, it takes a lot.
Yeah, and I think one of the things that we talked about with Jack when he was on the show the other day was momentum. Having your teammates swim really fast before your event, seeing everyone that you're practicing with make the Olympics day after day after day. Like Jack said, it helps you believe. It gives you confidence, and that ball just keeps rolling, and I'm super proud of them.
Yeah, that's awesome. That momentum is really building over there.
It's key.
Yeah, thank you, Kara.
My pleasure.